Hey there's Ace in our shop today, finally with the review of the Stage 1 Orange Modworks Elite Alpha Trooper kit. First off, I would like to apologize to Orange Modworks. This review should have happened months ago, but I just haven't had my act together. I recently just got my Elite Alpha Trooper. It took me months to get it. Turns out my targets just didn't carry it ever. So let's get on with the review. First, I will be doing a chrono test with a stock Elite Alpha Trooper, just 6 elite darts. Okay, I think that last one was a bad one. The rest were hovering around 60 to 65 feet per second. First off, we'll be looking at what's actually inside the box. There's a list on the side. There's a trigger catch. There's 2 of the trigger catch springs, a plunger casing reinforcement plate, and a 5 kilogram main spring. The stock is 2.5 kilograms, so a 100% increase in weight, I guess is what it would be. Okay, again with an installation guide. You can pause that if you don't have yours and need it. The 5 kilogram spring, again twice as strong as the stock. And then the trigger catch, the springs, or the catch springs, the reinforcement plate, and then some stickers. One's gold, one is silver. I think that's standard nowadays, but very cool nonetheless. I've just unscrewed the blaster. You guys don't need to see that, it's fairly simple. So I'll just be taking the shell off. The first thing I will be doing will be just taking out the plunger system so I can replace the various parts they gave me, and I'll also be removing the locks, but I will be keeping the air restrictors in for the first part so we can see the difference between stock and just the kit, and then I'll be taking out the air restrictors with the kit as well, and you can see the difference between those. In case you were wondering, here are all the locks that I have removed from the blaster, and I'll get back onto the kit itself. Okay, before we go on, I want to again point out how they are nearly exact replicas, except you'll notice a few parts Orange Modworks has filled in instead of putting these little plates. So this does take more material, but is much stronger, and this is also aluminum versus the stock plastic, which I believe is ABS. Although I think I pointed it out before, I do want to point out that the aluminum catch from Orange Modworks has a little pin which keeps the trigger spring or the catch spring on much better than without. So now I'll just be putting in the catch spring, or the catch first. Just like the stock catch, it goes in right there. And now onto the 5 kilogram or twice as powerful spring. That goes in right there. And at this point, you can actually just close the shell. And again, this is with the ARs not removed. And we'll do a segment afterwards with the ARs removed as well. Okay, here are the stock air restrictors. I'll be removing those and then testing the blaster again to see any increases or possible decreases in the chronograph reading after that. And this is the plunger tube or barrel without the air restrictors. And finally, this is the chrono test with the modified OMW kit and AR removed. Okay, so that is the modified OMW kit, Stage 1 for the Elite Alpha Trooper. Overall, like most OMW kits, it is a very high quality kit that I would highly recommend to anybody. For the person looking for the cheaper solution, I would just recommend buying the spring alone. The extra parts do help make the blaster last longer, but if you just plan on getting more range, a spring would do for a bit cheaper. If you plan on putting in the extra kits, like the stage 2 and 3 and maybe so on, I'm not sure, I would recommend getting the stage 1 kit with the stronger catch. That's about it for this review. I do have a few more announcements. Onto the N2 mortar, you can see on my channel page. Right there is the original video I posted saying I would upload a tutorial. That still is going to happen once I find time. Here's editing, or here's my editor currently working on the video, but I ran into some issues, so I apologize. The tutorial will not be out for a bit longer because I must figure out some issues, some troubleshooting. Basically, the trigger switch on the mortar, the first one I made worked for well over 1,000 shots, and then it started to slowly wear away. So when I tried to replace it, I could not replicate the trigger, and there's no point making a tutorial for something that can't be replicated. When I find a new solution to the trigger switch, I will have that video hopefully uploaded. Everything else is really made, just the switch itself needs to be done. Finally, as a thank you to all my viewers who have stuck with me and are still watching this video, I will be giving away this Night Finder. Basically, to win this Night Finder, all you have to do is comment below and a random person down there will be selected. I will be posting who won in this video and the next video. So check out those videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.